Do you guys want to see my most used hair care tool? It's definitely this IG INGLAM blow dryer brush. There are 5 attachments. So the first one you saw there was just the blow dryer, the regular blow dryer, which anybody can use for sure. This paddle brush, the oval brush, is if you want more of a straight look. I don't use this one too often, but it is nice to have when you want a straighter, sleeker look, or even if you kind of like curled it under and had a bouncy look, it would look cute too. This is my probably most used piece, the round brush. I am showing you how I do my curls with this. I usually have my hair a little more dry than it is here, so it's taking a little longer than it should. I kind of slowly go through as I'm curling, so it's used to the shape, and then once it's dry, I twist it as I pull down into a coil, and I leave it to cool that way, so it sets the curl. So then later when I shake it out, it's been setting that way, so it will still stay the same shape. And here's how I do my bangs, and I'm going to preface this by saying I did recently just get a curl cut because I've been wearing my natural wave texture. But when I had longer bangs and a haircut that was meant for this, this was how I did it every day, and I loved it. You just basically grab those front pieces and pull up and brush with not too much tension because you don't want to completely like flatten the roots. If you kind of like brush out and then push a little bit back towards your head and leave some looseness there, it lets your hair still have some body and movement. So that's just how I'm doing the front of my hair. I thought I would show you because I think that's what I struggle with the most when I first wanted curtain bangs. So this brush is awesome if you're somebody who likes to wear your hair that way. And ignore all of my faces. I'm used to doing this standing up, and I haven't done this in so long because I've, like I said, been wearing my hair differently. But I do love this blow dryer brush. When I need a sleek, very soft feel for my hair, I always turn to this thing. It's my tried and true. I've had it for 3 years and it's still going strong. I haven't had any issues with it. The other thing I love about this round brush attachment curl method is I don't have to switch attachments or change positioning to curl the other direction. Like I do sometimes like to go every other as far as facing front, facing back. So it's kind of nice because you can just switch directions there if you need to. Here is the curling iron attachment, and my model is older, so I only have one direction of curl, but now it comes with 2. So you can switch once you do the other side of your head or whatever. Or I used to use it, I would turn it upside down across the other side of my head so it would go the right direction. But all you have to do is just grab a smaller section of hair that's kind of damp. And again, I said, my hair's probably a little too wet here, but you just kind of start it at the end and it will grab onto the end and you just kind of move it back and forth. And as it grabs onto your hair, it coils around and you get closer to your head. And you can even start up by the root to kind of get that smoothing near your root so you don't have any frizzy roots. But here I'm showing you how easy it is to do the back of your hair. I love this attachment because if I have little flyaways, I literally just stick that curling iron back there and it grabs a hold of those little pieces. It grabs those little hairs that you don't even know you didn't get. So that side of my head I did with the curling iron attachment. The opposite side was all with the blow dryer brush, just to show you the different look. The side with the curling iron attachment is definitely more of a blowout, bouncy look. The round brush attachment, I like to do it that way because it's more natural for me. It doesn't look so like if you don't really want really big hair that day, you just kind of want it to fall and look like a more natural curl. That's what I usually do. But both look great. It just depends what you're going for. And I will say I did sleep in this overnight and it still, when I woke up, I didn't even have a bonnet on and it looked great when I woke up. If you're looking for an awesome blowout look, a straight hair look, or just a easy, lightweight blow dryer, you should check this out. It's the IG INGLAM 5-in-1 blow dryer brush Mega Air Hair Styler. Here are some examples too. This is the day I got it when I first tried it out. I was so happy with it. And then a couple other looks that just I loved so much from using this.